What's up, Contrabanda Beauties, and welcome to Contrabanda Makeup. On this channel, I take my 15 years of experience working as a makeup artist in Los Angeles on film, print, television, you name it, share some tips and tricks, and have some fun along the way. So today's video is all about mascara application, and I know you probably have your technique and maybe you're looking for a better way, or you're just like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Tell me something new. I want to say discovered this technique. I have been using this technique on myself for a few years now, and it was only until I started sharing it with some of my clients for their self-application that I realized that I might be sitting on something kind of new and a little bit genius. So please correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you've seen this method before, but I scoured all of YouTube, not the internet, just YouTube, to see if anyone else was teaching you guys how to do it this way. So let's do this. I'm going to be your mirror for the purposes of this tutorial. I'm going to be working on my left, but for you, it's going to be your right. I hate videos where they're doing the opposite and you're trying to figure out which way in the mirror. I don't know, it's just horrible. So let's pretend that I am left-handed so that it looks like your right hand, and you're going to do this with me. So let's get our mascara. Yep, that is correct. You just saw me pull the mascara out from my bodice. I like to warm up mascara first, much like a lot of my products that are sort of liquid or cream based, because they just work better. And some videos I have seen where they end up putting it in like a glass of warm water, but who's got time for that? I just grab the mascara, put it somewhere on my body, get it warmed up, do everything else. I suggest you do the same if you want to. If not, it's up to you. It's your life, whatever. I'm gonna be your mirror. We're gonna lean in and get a little eye contact between us. Awkward. Just kidding. Look at your eye and sort of look at it as kind of like a cheat sheet. Your eye has a natural shape, look like this, and we're going to take each corner of the eye and sort of break it up in that manner. So let's say you're starting with your right eye and you're starting on the outer side, so the furthest, part of your right eye. Look at that. There's a little arrow right here. Turn your face, your eye, your face, everything in that direction. So here's the mirror and look what happened. Can you see that, guys? Like, you can actually see my waterline, my lashes, and everything just like that, right? So again, you're working on your right eye, the outer part of your right eye. Tilt your face in that direction. And should hopefully see as I go in, it makes it really easy to see the waterline, the lashes. And you want to tilt up just a touch so you can really see what's going on. But look at that. I'm not blocking my own vision. I'm getting at the base, and I'm telling you, this is one of the biggest reasons that I decided to do the YouTube channel. I had a client who had really tiny, really small eyes, and she just hated mascara because she couldn't figure out how to get in there without blinding herself or being able to see. And this has always been my trick for years now, and I always would impart this to other people, and she said, please put this online so I could learn some more from you. So here it is for that client in particular, and I really love it. So again, you're doing your right eye, you're looking in the direction of that corner, pointing out if you're doing your outer right eye, and you can tilt that direction, lift up a little bit so you can see better in the mirror, and really get in there in the base of the lashes and do the classic wiggle, 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 wiggle up. All right, but what if you're gonna do the inside of your right eye, right? Corner, it's pointing that way, put your nose in that direction, so now it's gonna be to your left. You're gonna lean in again, and you're actually just going to be able to do the same thing, is you're gonna look in the mirror, and it actually kind of stretches out that inside. And again, I'm trying to do this with my non-dominant hand. That's what we're gonna say. So bear with me here. But just check out the technique of turning in that direction. You can actually really see what you're doing. Looking in the mirror. Not blocking your vision, and you can really get in there. So let's switch to your left eye, okay? So if you're not sort of ambidextrous where you can use both hands, you can still take your right hand, bring it over across your body. Let's see if you can see that. This way. And apply the same technique. So you're doing your outer left eye, okay? So we're gonna tilt in that direction, that way, so that it opens up this space right here. You can still see exactly what you're doing in the mirror. You can lean in and you can actually look up and do the wiggle, 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 wiggle up. And I'm just gonna cheat with the little mirror behind you guys. But look at that.
Look how you can really see every little hair. Your vision isn't compromised. You can get super close, and then you wiggle, and then you gently blink and lift up. All right, I'm actually really impressed. I'm doing this with my non-dominant hand. All right, okay, now let's do that inner corner. I'm gonna switch just for this. Practice being ambidextrous with me, guys. The inner corner, you're gonna go in the direction of where that inner corner is pointing. You're gonna lean in again. You're doing your top, you're gonna look up. Look at that. It's so much easier to do it this way, guys. I cannot stress. I hate the fact when people are pulling or just like pulling down. Try to avoid rubbing or pulling or grabbing the sensitive like areas around your eyes. Like, yes, I'm getting a little older. You can start to see a little bit of that sort of non-elasticity in your skin. I'm doing everything possible to avoid any pulling. See that? I don't like that anymore, and I don't want this to get saggier. So I'm gonna avoid any tugging whatsoever, and that's how I kind of created this method of doing mascara. I just was tired of poking myself in the eye or not being able to see or not getting at that base. So yeah. All right, now let's do the bottoms. When you're doing the bottoms, it's sort of the same technique. You lean in. If you're doing the outer corner, you're gonna go in that direction. And if you're doing the bottom, you tilt down a little bit. And look at that, right? You can see it. You can wiggle, 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 wiggle. And then inner corner, tilt that way, look down, you can see it, wiggle, 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 wiggle. And it's just so, it's such an easy method that I've discovered. And again, I'm sharing this because my clients were like, I really want to be able to do mascara a little easier. I just can never see, I can never do it. And I'm really happy to be sharing this with you guys, and thank you to this client who wanted me to share this, because that was one of the biggest impetus for me actually starting this channel. Like I said, I really appreciate it. And once you're actually done, you could go ahead, and because you got the base, you got in at the base, you're good. You can lean in and just do a little bit on those tips, which, you know, everybody can do usually, but I ended up showing this technique to someone again who had the tiny littlest eyelashes, and she was always super annoyed that she couldn't get a good coat on them, and it never worked for her because the mascara was predominantly on the tips and she never could get the base and create that faux looking liner that's happening that you can see. So yes, I created this video just for her. You can thank her and share if you enjoy what's happening right now, and share with anybody who has the most ultimate way to put on mascara and challenge them. Let's see if they end up liking this. See their thoughts on it. Today I'm using this beauty counter stuff. You can use any mascara. I actually like this because it comes off really easily. And I'm gonna do also how to remove your mascara in one of the most genius ways I've ever discovered, also to help protect the safety of your eye area. So yeah, stick around for that. It's really exciting. I think that's sort of it. There you have it, guys. I'm mascara sans blinding my own face, which is always fun, and I really hope you liked this video, and you can subscribe and enjoy more. Hit that bell so you are notified, and yeah, see you next time.